Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
The action has already started.
Bebeto!
Great effort, but no way through.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient, possession-based game.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Ibrahimovic. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's looking wide. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Mateus showing great feet there. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has not gone well. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's not getting any further than that. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lahm. Foot in. Lahm has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Lahm. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. Now it's Rodri. Maicon's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit. Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pedri. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Shot and goal! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tries a shot! It's in! The second half sparks straight into life.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Pedri. And he's being shifted off it. Done delicately. And he plays one through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Fired deep towards the back post.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, they could break here. That's good vision. And this is Pelé. Nicely spread. And that's been drilled in.
Las Vegas Lights have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots...
Goes for a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pelé given the lift of his goal. And it's Rodri. Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, it's a great...
And Hullet!
Pedri. Oh, it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's an imaginative pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Can he get onto this? Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That ball looks a good one. And this is Pelé! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He has found the way through. Vieira. And he's there to clear it. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pele. And it's Otto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous
Vieira! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Lahm going full tilt down the left. Piqué attempts a clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pass has gone astray. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe is herring after that one. Pele, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rijkaard. That has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Cruyff. Rijkaard with the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that's really well manoeuvred. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he finish? Rijkaard. Mateus. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pele, who's chosen to go back. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Pele. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Lahm looking to run onto it.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Oh, what has happened here? Mateus. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Vieira. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Las Vegas Lights couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he's forced to go back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's the chance to counter. What a throw in. Rodri. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a bet. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bebeto.
Bebeto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Las Vegas Lights definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bebeto. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maldini. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And no surprise, that's a booking. Strokes it back. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is
decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that's a little loose. Played back. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lahm being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that's well seen too. Done delicately. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maicon. Rodri. Pedri. Pedri goes on a charge down the left. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo, number 9, Bebeto, number 7, Pele, number 8,
They've played it short.
Mateu,
He slings it in.
number 6,
That's the keeper's ball.
coming on the field,
And now they can
number
spring out of
13,
defence.
Erling Haaland, number 24, Hazard,
And this is
number
Drogba.
10,
No, that was never going to make it.
number 18,
Conte.
Scholes. Number
Here's Haaland.
21, Conte.
Vicious
Substitution.
ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chips it through. It's Bale! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Scholes. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. shot could be on. Pass somewhat off target. Throw in. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caceres. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lahm running with the ball. Lahm has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Vieira.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. Saliba has a look and plays it forward. Now, can they get him away?
That's going in strongly.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Pullet.
Added minutes has been
Probing
indicated.
pass. And they've got rid and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Drogba. Pullet. Rijkaard. There will be 4 extra minutes. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard. Conte.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome to
players on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And here's Mbappe. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. Ibrahimovic. In by Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Maicon. That is lovely. Crosses it in. Oh, well played. Szoboszlai going vertical. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Hunnit. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Szoboszlai. Now it's Rodri. And it's Szoboszlai. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to... It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro cuts it out. Can he get it through? Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! Goal!
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Pullet providing an outlet on that. Shot at goal!
Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram. It's Xabi Alonso, not the most accurate pass. Rodri. And this is Ibrahimovic. Just Ibrahimovic!
Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
That is a gem! An absolute gem!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's Ibrahimovic! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
There will be 3
Well,
minutes
talk about
added
being
time.
on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
He has found the way through.
Oh, such a clever touch. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Marcel Desailly. Number 14.
And that's the start of another 45
Michael.
minutes.
Coming on the field, number 8.
Szoboszlai was in no
Number
mood for any of that.
21, Lilian
Can they get him
Thuram.
away?
Substitution.
Szoboszlai cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played into space. Great ball if he can get there. No messing about, just bludgeoned. Oh, that's ambitious.
Wonderful from Vieira! About as smooth as it gets! being horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Suarez. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Las Vegas Lights are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Lam showing good feet. That's a good run down the left. Mbappe receives it, and the shot! In he goes again! He's scored!
How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Substitution in progress.
Musiala. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Short changes him with that pass. Best. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's got a goal!
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, they have a chance for a shot! It's in!
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. They're still trying to make a game of this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution on the field. Gullit.
Pele
Number
is
9,
eyeing up his options in the middle.
Mbappe. Coming on the field, Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Pele. Substitution.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Luis Suarez. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary. Cruyff cuts out the pass. And it's McAllister. And this is Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Cruyff. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Superb from Pele! A finish of true class! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. They would have been quick to... Oh, what has happened here? And he's had a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is a great pick out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Las Vegas Lights clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is a nice touch. He is through here. Oh, important interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. Best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. There's the shot. He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And he's onside. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Saka! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get free. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Mateus cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. Played out wide. Otto puts the terrific header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed a repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
That is ended up in no man's land. Mateus to Rui Costa. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Goulet, good purposeful running this. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Oh, this is a terrific shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this. And he's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, easy pickings there. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. Pepe goes direct. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Las Vegas Lights really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Saka. Pull it. That's a sharp pass. And it's Lam. Chiellini gets across to Inter. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he has been fouled there. Now it's Mbappe. 15 minutes till half-time. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Roberto Carlos. And they can counter here. Mbappe takes a look up. Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Has crossed into the middle. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Saka did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking to play him in. Mbappe!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So
Big chance!
A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Las Vegas Lights really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great vision.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort!
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, such a clever touch.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for options for movement.
And he shoots!
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Goulet. Rui Costa. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lahm spots it and intercepts. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he was quick to react. And they win it back again. Maicon is always looking to play quality balls. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's got...
Takes a shot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a searching pass.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Las Vegas Lights really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Las Vegas Lights really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt.
Mbappe is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Cruyff. Ball played right into his path. And he welcomes it in. Rui Costa. Maicon. And here's Ibrahimovic. Passes short and sharp. Rui Costa. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe knocks it out wide, and it's Maicon. Ball driven towards... He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Mbappe. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Mateus.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Barcelona have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mateus! And that's that. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've put it back in a hurry. And the shot!
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Great for shoots! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pull it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a lovely pass. Mateus plays it through. He's in plenty of space here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Roberto Carlos. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Punched away. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Mbappe clipped into space. Nicely aimed pass. Goulart gets a foot in here. And here's Saka.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No, it's come to nothing.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Hullet. He's picked his way through. Goulet spread out to the left. He's found a way past. And it's Rodri. And that's been won straight back. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, it's come loose.
Un minuto de descuento.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Played in deep. Rui Costa. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's in a great position here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Saka, cross into the box. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ibrahimovic. It's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Oh, that was venomous. Lam in with the challenge. That's a throw. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chiellini getting this one clear. Lam plays it in. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And here's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko. Pepe does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out wide, and it's Lam. Lam charging forward down that flank. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Saka.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here. He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back. Las Vegas Lights clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's had it nicked away. That has not gone well. Mbappe! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Odo. Played out to the left flank, engages and forces him off the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's really well cleared. Saka has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Very much into the last knockings. Just 5 minutes left. And this is Shevchenko.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rodri. He's looking wide, hit into the middle. Roberto Carlos.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's straight offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. He's got away. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
Played back in. Oh, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe, and he's there to make the challenge, and he has been fouled there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Too close for comfort. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played out to the left flank. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe! Roberto Carlos. The ball has bounced loose now. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. That ball looks a good one. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Big header! No, not the best of headers. He's through, it's one. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's looking wide. Threads one in. Rui Costa. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross goes in there. Schmeichel deals with that, nice and simple.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Goulet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Lahm. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Odo. Tries to play it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Shevchenko. Pull it. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shevchenko. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. Lam. Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Against the crossbar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Saka. Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Short changes him with that pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Las Vegas Lights really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Las Vegas Lights clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And smartly reclaimed. Pass somewhat off target. Schmeichel is there to clear. That has not gone well. Vieira. Maicon.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he whips it in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Goulet. Now it's Shevchenko. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Saka. Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko. That's a sharp pass.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Brilliantly cut out. Cleared without complication. Over to the left. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking to play him in, and this is Shevchenko. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Right, Shevchenko couldn't squeeze it through. Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Las Vegas Lights are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's Maicon. Deep cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rui Costa wins the duel this time. Rodri. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lam. Odo. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Goulet. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. And shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Oh, no joy this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a mighty effort! And it's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. And it's Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space. And Dijk kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shot could be on. Ibrahimovic. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's on it. Can he get away? And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.